Joel, we're here talking today about the Powerforms Air Element Disc and how we can utilize this disc to get off that treadmill of negative patterns, unwanted behaviors, and unwanted emotional responses. So let's talk about the air element disc and why you select that and how we can utilize it to move and shift some of those energies and frequencies.
We can use the air disc, Candace, to access forgiveness and thus to let go of stuff that we're stuck in. Now we're coming at it from the angle of air, and air or airiness, it's less concentrated, it's less dense, it's more expansive and light. The way that relates to forgiveness, if you think of a hard, unforgiving attitude, it's very concentrated. Not that being concentrated is a bad thing, but when negative thoughts and emotions that keep you stuck and that ultimately harm you are really concentrated, it's just eating away at you.
Well, that's where blame and tension come from. And
blame
the
and tension.
And the guilt.
Yeah. None of that stuff ever helped anybody.
Right.
It lowers your consciousness, creates tension in the heart, anxiety in the brain, and it makes every single cell in your body say, "Oh no, danger!" which lowers your health, lowers your frequency.
So how can we use the air element disc to do that? What can we do with it?
When your meridians through your hands are synchronized with the air element, and the way it's doing that, the discord or the disharmony that's moving through your meridians, when it interacts with this, it's smoothing out the discord, and it's lightening it up, and it's making everything more airy. Not that you're going to disappear, but the density or the discord is going to become lighter.
You know, when you say that, I imagine space being created, kind of like an air mattress, right? That's really, when it starts, it's really flat and it's dense and it's really heavy, and when you pump it up, it just becomes light.
It becomes light. And if it kept on expanding, it would cease to have the boundary of the air mattress, and it would just become part of the air, part of the atmosphere.
So there's a lot, and you talk about that there's a lot more room, there's a lot more space to perceive situations differently.
Yes. And so we will talk about a technique to do that very thing.
Oh, perfect.
So a person says something or does something that really bugs you. It makes you upset, and it doesn't matter if it was last week or last year or when you were a child. But every time you think of it, you're not able to be at peace, and you're going into the same, they shouldn't have done that, and they're bad, and I feel tense about it, and blah, blah, blah. Whether it's you that did something that you're guilty about or they did something, you have not let it go. So suppose you scan through your body, just from head to toe and from your toes up to your head. Where are you holding tension in your body regarding something that happened? You don't need all the details, just where are you holding tension? Then you take your air disc and you're going to reach into that part of the body where you are holding the tension around such and such. And you can actually, in your mind, at a distance, it's as if there's a little screen out there where you can see that issue or that incident, whatever it might be.
So as I'm doing this, I'm imagining this not being flat, but all the layers of the discs.
Doing their work as you reach into that part of the body.
Because they don't just stop at the edge.
No, it's a field.
It's an energy field. So
I'm
imagining that energy field moving through wherever that tension is in my body.
Right. Yeah. So then, if you're wondering, well, how does changing me change how I look at something? Because when you change your energy, it starts to change your physiology, and it changes your vibration, raises your vibration out of discord and pain, And it makes it so that you look at the situation and you say, okay, well, I don't seem to be as reactive. Now,
well, and when you stop reacting, it changes the energy field around that other person. Just
oh, very much. It doesn't, by the way, in case somebody's wondering, if they say, well, what if the person did something really, really bad? You still know that, but you aren't in anguish. It's not as if it turns you stupid where you, oh, I don't care about what happens. Of course you care.
Attached emotionally.
It's not as attached emotionally. Exactly so. Because that which was concentrated and making you feel sick at heart is now lighter, so you can recognize, okay, so that was a bad thing, and I am now lighter in my reaction, which means I have more energy to be in present time, to do the things that I want to do, so that my emotions and mind are available for who I am now and what I'm doing now.
And so
it never.
I interrupted you when you were talking about imagining a screen.
Oh, the screen.
Kind of like an X-ray screen. Is that
just when you want to bring to mind something that has bothered you, don't put it right in your face. Put it on a screen at a distance.
I see.
And if you don't visualize well, just imagine that it's whatever that thing is that happened.
The energy's out there.
It's out there. It's out there,
Not
which in
here.
itself is a useful technique, because then you start to make a distinction between the self and the incidents that happen to the self. And when you're getting your energy moving, you're interacting with a lighter energy, and even just the process of noting where in the body do I feel this, that in itself is healing, because then you're starting to notice, oh, this is not 100% of me. This is certain parts of my body that are reacting to my thoughts and my feelings, and now I'm going to mindfully address whatever is stuck wherever it seems to be stuck.
Wow. I love that, Joel. Thanks so much for showing us how to use the air element disc.
Thank you, Candace.
So we'll see you in the next training session.
Yeah, till then.
Bye-bye.